Last night made me realize, oh, that's kind of nasty. My fault. But we're all human, so don't judge me too much. Last night made me realize the reality and the hardness of changing. Yeah, the past does define you, but not in the way you think it should. I think that because of certain things that's happened in my past and in everybody's past, because we are flawed people, because of our upbringings, good, bad, negative, positive, everything on the thing, we don't know how to love. And that's a thing that I realized in all humans. All, I say all humans because we are all human, but all people, whatever the right word is, I don't even know at this point. But yeah, the hard reality of changing. The hard reality is it's going to be hard. The hard reality of becoming who you want to be is going to be hard because it is a self journey. We live in an age of autonomy, right? This is a camera recording this, laptop in the background. I have an iPad in my corner. I can click something and search and it just pops up immediately. We didn't have to put in the work to necessarily get it. I'm not a person who's like, oh, the young generation has it easy, whatever nonsense. But I do think because we have it so automated and all these things, we want an easy life. But even in that, life is not easy. Every generation will have their own sufferings. Every person will have their own unique sufferings. And yeah, and that's what makes change hard. And that's what makes life hard because, man, okay, you talk to your parents and you learn about the things they overcame through their parents or they overcame within themselves. This life journey is a overcoming. There's so many difficulties in this journey we call life. There's so much pain. There's so much pleasure. There's so much joy. And there needs to be just more love, like unconditional love. Unconditional love is what will probably solve the problems. But yeah, the journey is going to be hard. Like to fix anything, to become anything, it's a self-realization and it's an active self-step daily. Yeah. The journey to become whoever you want to be, doctor, YouTuber, scientist, artist, dancer, is daily work. I'm really talking about daily reps. And like, you must actually go towards those things within yourself that make you uncomfortable. Yeah, I've expressed this before, but for a long time, my favorite color was red because that was the color that represented my emotions. It's very angry, because if I'm being honest, I was telling my mom this. I think the Nigerian culture is a culture of anger. And it's like, you say this, and I don't think Americans understand it because different cultures come from different understandings and how they go about things. But Nigerian culture, to me, not Nigerian culture, but like there's this anger and rage implemented in little parts of my culture. But I can't speak for everybody. I'm just speaking from like what I think. So I don't want you to use what I think to be like, Mitchell said that Nigerian people are angry. That's not true. I'm saying that like from my perspective, I've come from a culture of rage and anger and so many forces against us, in all honesty. It's this, oh, I need to be accomplishing this, and the only emotion that you saw being represented was anger. You didn't really see love. You didn't really see sadness. You just saw anger. And it's that like, it's the only emotion that like, it was just easy to express because that's all you saw. And that's not loving. The thing that should be shown is love. And I do want to say now that I do live in a culture of love. My home is a love home. I'm a love child. I'm a love being. Shout out church. Yeah, I'm a love child. I'm a love being. And we are meant to love truly. Like, a lot of issues in life will be solved by love. And the Bible says love is patient, love is kind, love is not boastful, love is slow to anger, Love is long suffering. If we use that as our definition of love, it's like, oh, there's a lot of things that I actually not doing right with love. Even my sister was telling me this last night is we don't spend enough time to think, to understand, especially me as an underthinker. I say I'm an underthinker, but it's a lie to make me feel like less of an overthinker because I overthink certain things. But that's humans. You're not an overthinker. You're not an underthinker. You're just human. Dude, like, we use quantifiers to, we're looking for quantifiers to escape and this and that, but we're all human. Some of us may act less human than others with the evilness of our hearts, or the way we, let me just say, the way we don't show love. Because that's what evil is. Evil is the lack of love. But yeah, it's going to be hard. But I want to give you hope. Because, or hope as a testimony, right? Long time angry. Anger is not an emotion that I even resonate with anymore. But even in that, I realized, okay, because anger is not an emotion I resonate with for real, I realized I just didn't speak with love. I didn't act with love. I don't think I ever understood love. But that's not always true. Love was always present in front of me. I just was so angry all the time I didn't see it. That's my fault. But I'm working on it. Yeah. Dude, there's so much. The absence of love is all these evil things, but when there is love, evil is not presence. Just like when light shines in the darkness, like y'all talked about this mirror behind me, not mirror, but this window behind me that's so bright. The light envelops every dark spot. When we bring light into dark spaces, it confuses us because it sheds understanding. But yeah, you got this. Seek therapy, seek reflection. Make sure you learn about yourself. And in that learning about yourself, don't cower. Like, oh my gosh, this, oh, I suck. Don't condemn yourself, but use that as an opportunity to grow. Yeah. I use that as an opportunity to grow. Journaling is a great advice, but there's also good and negatives in it. For some people, whenever they journal, it's really, really good, but it reminds them of the past things and it brings back those pains and all these things. But I want to say pain brings purpose, but don't let your pain stop you from becoming who you can be. Don't let your emotions, negatively or positively, stop you from loving. Because like 2 weeks ago, I realized that Bible study, they said something that stuck out to me, which was, I let my emotions justify and dictate my reality. Which we saying, okay, that's normal. But it's not. We've normalized so much things that are not normal. Like, I shouldn't just lash out at you because I'm angry. Like, I shouldn't do certain things because of I feel this way. Like, because I feel this way doesn't mean I should stop loving you. That means my love was conditional and it was never love in the first place. Yeah. I'm praying for y'all. I'm praying for us. Peace be with you, truly. Peace be with you, truly.